Welcome to Kohut's Corner. I'm Mr. Kohut, principal of Swampscott High School. Happy New Year. For any new viewers out there, Kohut's Corner celebrates the achievements of Swampscott High School students and staff and is entirely produced by students in Mr. Dulette's class. Today's episode will not disappoint. I'm excited to have one of our new Swampscott High School teams with us on the show. Last year, a group of students under the guidance and coaching of Ms. Montero created an esports team. In only their second year of competition, our esports team, the Mashers, brought home a state title. And the Mashers are here with us on Kohut's Corner. Mashers, welcome to Kohut's Corner.
Thanks for having us.
Maybe we could start with just some introductions. We'll start over here. Tell us your name and then also your year.
I'm Joshua Ceballos. I'm a senior.
I'm Neil Qureshi. I'm a junior.
And I'm Ian Statlander, and I'm a senior.
Oh, welcome, welcome. So, congratulations on winning the state title. Tell some folks out there maybe don't know much about esports. Could you tell folks what that's all about? What is esports?
Esports is like an organization where you just play video games at a competitive standpoint. You could also there's like side events, there's tourneys like around like the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
You can play for money. Sometimes there's like short locals to regionals to nationals, then to like super majors. And you can compete for money, or you can just do it casually, like how we're doing at Swampscott High School.
And then this format isn't necessarily casual. You're competing against other schools in a league, just like basketball, for example, right? So how does that work? What's that look like?
You want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. So basically, so we are participating in an organization called Play VS, which they don't just have Super Smash Brothers, but that's the game that a lot of us play and a lot of us love. So it's one we decided on. It's super convenient, whatever. So we're entered into a league with like a varying amount of teams, depending on how many teams. So our first season, we were in a league with I think over 200 teams, and that was like the entirety of the Eastern Coast. And that's the thing about like online gaming and in a competitive setting. It's so easy to just like get so many people from like different areas as well. Like you don't have to travel by bus. All these limitations that physical sports tend to have. But so that was 200, and then now there's like 60, I think. But we play in teams of 3. So for us, that's Josh, Neil, and me, and. So this is usually a single-player game, like for competitions. However, Play VS kind of has like an interesting style of having like each of us counting for our own worth. So, for example, in order to win a set, we really need to work as a team with like strategizing and like I don't know, like each person really matters, right? Like I could lose, but since I still have my teammates, I could have Josh and Neil win, which is actually exactly what happened at the finals for this last season. So it's a really cool take on Super Smash Brothers that keeps it competitive, and it's really fun.
That's great. And you're competing against, you said, so last year there were 200 other schools all competing for this, and you were down to the final, did you say final 8?
Yeah, so so that was like the whole Eastern Seaboard with that's registered into Play VS, of course, right? And we got down to the final 8. And then in past years, it's just been the 60. They localized it to Massachusetts for like reasons because of like lag and stuff like that. But it still feels like a pretty good feat.
Absolutely. I mean, that's amazing.
Feels really good.
The 200 schools, you get down to the final 8, and then this year you're competing. So you have a regular season, then a playoffs, right, and then ultimately a championship, which you competed in December. And tell us a little bit about, or tell the audience, or tell me, I should say, a little bit about what that looked like, because typically you're playing your games here after school, right? But the finals were in a different venue. What was that all about?
You want to say that?
Yeah, so we went to like this gaming center next to Gillette.
Yep.
Like right in the same complex. And it was this huge, just like this one room that was ginormous, and it was filled to the brim with just like computers and games and TVs and stuff for us to play on. And then they also had a stage right in the middle. And so we were all put on stage, and they had like a huge screen on the back. And so people were watching from the audience.
And that's cool. So you had a live audience. You're right next to Gillette Stadium, right, home of the Patriots, and you win it, right? You brought it home, so that hopefully we can get a shot of the hardware. So we have right here our state champion trophy, and then also right here, this is from last year for the finalists. Congratulations, guys.
Thank
This is
you.
great.
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot.
So if kids want to join, I know there's a new season coming up, but you already have a team set for that new season that starts soon.
Yeah.
Next year, if kids want to sign up for the Mashers, how do they go about doing that?
I can take this one. So I just want to clarify. We like here at Swampscott High School, we obviously compete in the Play VS company and like their organization, their league that they've made with the MSAA. But we also have like a bit of a casual side as well.
Okay.
We have our competitions on Wednesday, but we also have these like quote unquote practices on Tuesday. So it's possible for people to play with us this year, although they won't necessarily be on the team. Like we'll still consider them like one of us, right? Although they won't be able to experience that competitive side until next season. So if anybody is interested though, for this season and future seasons, all you have to do is stop by Tuesdays or Wednesdays. We're always open to new people. It's we will take anyone who has an interest in playing the game and who's willing to have fun with us and just have a good time and learn and like, yeah. And so that's going to be in Miss Montero's room after school, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right?
Great. So if anyone's interested, that's Miss Montero's room Tuesdays and did you say Wednesdays or Thursdays?
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, yeah.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Just to drop in and check these guys out because then you guys will be in action starting in February. Is that when the next season starts?
Our season starts on the last week of January.
Oh, okay. So sooner than that. All right.
Yeah,
Great.
It's coming soon.
So I'm thinking here we are. We have a switch. Maybe we can play a little bit here. Just go easy on me. All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
great,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go. Cool. Oh. Press A. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's go.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wait, where am I?
You're the, yeah, there you go.
What did I just do?
If anyone feels compelled, Josh is the best player, so if you want a team on him, I would welcome that.
I think my strategy typically in video games is just hit buttons randomly. And
I mean, that's so fair though, you know?
Whoa, I just did something.
It's a little bit of Neil's strategy too, but we love it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I was just body slammed.
I need my clutches.
I was just launched to
Just chaos.
You guys are moving so fast.
And play the game. No, it's interesting because me and Josh both play these like really big characters, but we'll be flying across the stage.
Oh, wow. Something just happened.
Oh wow, got all three.
Oh,
Wow, I thought I died.
Me too. Oh, crap.
Did I die?
Yeah. Josh has
Oh,
to go.
I can shoot things?
Oh wow, I'm getting wrecked.
Oh, I just shot a missile. How do I do that? I think it's embarrassing to be beaten up by Yoshi.
He's like the scariest dinosaur in the world.
Right.
He just flies across the stage.
What just happened?
No, I love how chaotic it all is for sure, you know? Like, this is the only game where you
Yeah,
can say,
it's
like,
hard to sort of focus on one
you can
area.
You can say, like, Link just got beat up by Piranha Plant, you know what I mean? It's very interesting combos.
Is there a Metroid game still?
Yeah, one just came out recently, actually.
For
No, yeah.
Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like surprisingly alive. Like, I hadn't heard about it until Smash Bros. But then, I don't know, people in the Smash community always talking about.
I played it as a kid. It was. I remember it being like one of the really hard games. That was like the thing. If some kid like beat Metroid, they were.
Aw.
I think I'm out.
All right. Yeah, maybe we should have done doubles. So we could share stock, but yeah. So there's a lot of game modes to this game, right? We only play 1v1s because, well, it's more intense, but it's also like the competitive norm. of course, there's like, modes like this where it's just pure chaos, just everybody's like running at each other. Like kind of strategyless, but that makes it super fun in my opinion.
And when you're
Fun, I'm
competing
done.
against another school, they just know it's Swampscott. Like they don't know it's you,
Well,
right? Or do they?
They
can see our names and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, they can. Okay.
Yeah, we got like official rosters. So we actually have like multiple different teams. Mashers, a little unfortunately, is the only team that's made it to playoffs, except for a team last year, which is called Missing Numb, which is a really weird name, but they had like a story behind it. I don't know, it was kind of cool in its own way. But what's it called? Yeah. So in theory, we could have other teams try and make playoffs. We're really hoping that our second team is able to make playoffs this year, which would be really cool. Just to like have that achievement to say like, yeah, Swampscott High School, we're like rocking the playoffs. Like we got 2 teams in there.
Right.
That'd be awesome, yeah. And yeah, it looks like Josh is in a pretty bad position. Oh, let's go, Neil.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good job, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. Congratulations once again. Thank you for coming on Kohut's Corner, and thank you for joining us. I'll see you on the next Kohut's Corner.